Hello and welcome to Talk TV with Tiffany. When I'm not watching TV, I'm talking about it. And today I'm gushing about Lucifer's latest episode, Till Death Do Us Part. I loved everything about this episode. It was so funny. Tom Welling and Tom Ellis's chemistry is off the charts, and they are having so much fun together. You can just tell they're loving it. And I know they just made a deal to help kill Cain, but I really hope they don't kill Cain because this is just too much fun to watch. And I actually have a theory that they are going to change that deal because with all the shenanigans that happened during this episode, they really got to the heart of something that was pretty serious, which is that Cain has spent millennia on Earth being alone, watching everyone he gets attached to die. And Lucifer still new at this, and he technically has like Amenadiel and has maze, so he's surrounded by people who get him and people who can last as long as he could potentially last on this earth. So he doesn't really get the loneliness that Cain has felt, but at the same time he can see Cain as a kindred spirit because they have that same beef with God. So I thought that was really interesting, and I'm very curious to see if Lucifer is going to be the one to change his mind and not want Cain to die and want to keep Cain around so he has a buddy to chum around with. And I'm curious if Cain will even start changing his mind, if he starts falling for Chloe, or if he just wants to give it another go, or know that if there is a way he can eventually kill himself, just enjoy it, the ride while it lasts before taking his life. I don't know. So it's a little touch and go, but I loved this episode. I loved the little kind of Superman and Smallville jokes that they threw in there. I love how Lucifer tried to shrink him and put on his little Clark Kent glasses and wanted to get all sensitive and chatty and rearranged his furniture in the office, and just Pierce wasn't having it. He's like, nope, not having it, not happening. And I really love how Lucifer would just like cut him off and be like, I get it, Wolverine rules, whatever. Like, you just, you come back and regenerate physically, fine. And, it would be interesting to kind of see that happen because the special effects have been good on the show. It would be kind of, I don't want to see the chainsaw hacking him to bits, but it would be kind of cool to see his regenerating properties. Since we know it took 6 months for him to grow back after being burnt alive in a volcano. So it would be cool to see more stuff. And it seems like that we might be seeing that kind of stuff in the next episode because Amenadiel is going to be having some fun trying to kill Cain. So I'm wondering who else I'll reach out to, and if there's a weapon out there that could kill him and what it would take, or if there's someone out there that will make him vulnerable the way Chloe makes Lucifer vulnerable. So that would be really interesting because, like Lucifer said, he is hell-bent in finding his kryptonite. So, and the other thing too, which, it could just be because I love Smallville as much too, that there were some similarities there because it sort of reminded me of the humor at the dinner table where they were playing a couple, sort of reminded me of the Banshee episode, where Lois and Clark end up at the same remote inn as Ollie and Chloe, and it was sort of the same kind of tension in the air of Clark and Ollie just like, no, this isn't working, this is super awkward. And he sort of had the same thing with as Pierce with Lucifer, kind of like, I don't want to talk about my feelings and stop doing this, and honey, and the hand slapping and stuff. It was just super funny. And it also reminded me of the episode Committed, where he had to tell the truth so that Lois wouldn't get zapped by the psycho who had who was kidnapping couples, and wanted to make sure that they were truly committed to each other. So I don't know if it was intentionally done by the writers, if they're Smallville fans among the writers who intentionally did that, the way Lucifer and Pierce just said that, yeah, we're committed to each other now and we're in this for the long haul, we're going to help each other out. So I think it's really interesting that they did take the marriage seriously in that regards. They fought like a true married couple, considering that they just got to know each other. They really forged a pretty strong bond, which is great. And I can't wait to see the writers explore it some more, because they kind of dug deep into each other. When Cain insulted Lucifer and said that, you know, he wasn't going to keep his end of the deal, that's basically Lucifer's job. He just makes deals. Of course he's going to keep his word and be true to it. So it was great to see him storm off and come back and find Pierce putting effort forth and, you know, rearranging the table and, you know, appreciating what Lucifer has to offer. So they did it in a really fun way. You know, I cook, you clean, and don't throw the onion peels into the garbage disposal, you know, and all that silliness. It had a lot of heart, which I really appreciated and enjoyed and hope to see a lot more of. So I don't know, what did you guys think of the episode? Did you read anything into it? Do you think Cain and Lucifer's deal will change over the course of this season so that, you know, he sticks around because this is so much fun? And there's a lot more story to explore. Like, I really want to know Cain's origin story. Why did he kill Abel? So I really want to know that. I don't know if you guys read my article comparing Supernatural's Cain to Lucifer's Cain, but I had some theories there too. So check that out on my website and let me know what you think. I'm really curious. And I don't know about you guys, but I mean, I laughed until my face was hurting, and just thinking about it makes me laugh all over again. So my face is kind of sore this week from laughing so hard at the episode. I loved it so much, and I'm going to be rewatching it. That one's not leaving the DVR for a long time. So yeah, let me know what you think, and hit me up on Twitter at TalkTVWTiffany. And I look forward to hearing your thoughts. Until next time, happy watching!